Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first... Oh, I was gonna mention, welcome to the first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic, but we are starting off in a phenomenal fashion, as that is Shane McMahon. We have not seen Shane McMahon in such a long time, and now Shane McMahon opening the Cruiserweight Classic. I had no idea what was happening here. All I was told was that we were supposed to be doing the matchups, but there you see Shane McMahon walking out here of the Cruiserweight Classic looking for a microphone of some sort. And there you hear this crowd on their feet, not expecting Shane O'Mac of all people. But here, let's see what the boss's son has to say. Well, Shane McMahon now mentioning that he is the executive producer of the Cruiserweight Classic. But finally, after months of waiting, we finally get to see the full bracket of the Cruiserweight Classic. Let's see it. Let's see what we've been waiting so long for. Let's see some notable names that I can see. I see Kyle O'Reilly taking on Pete Dunne. That's set to be one hell of a matchup. Jack Maverick versus Austin Aries. Very surprising matchup. Tyler Breeze and Mark Andrews. Santos Escobar facing Brian Kendrick. Darby Allin taking on Tony Nese. Tyler Bate and Fabian Eichner. Well, there you can pause if you want to see the full bracket, but here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the first bit of the first round matchups. We will be starting out with SmackDown Cedric Alexander representing the USA versus Noam Dar of Monday Night Raw representing Scotland. And then as you can see, both ECW superstars representing Puerto Rico, ECW Tag Team Champion Lince Dorado takes on Japan's ECW's own Kushida. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this tournament is a single elimination tournament. If one loss, you're eliminated. And as you can see, Cedric Alexander, very familiar to Full Sail in the Cruiserweight Classic, put on one hell of a matchup against fellow Cruiserweight Classic competitor this year as well. The second ever Cruiserweight Classic, Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi, had one hell of a matchup, possibly match of the year in my opinion. But Cedric Alexander now walking back in the Full Sail and just taking in the full necessity. I mean, now he walks back into the Cruiserweight Classic and has an opportunity of a lifetime. He can become the ECW Cruiserweight Champion. The former Cruiserweight Championship was what's the word that I'm looking for? Was relinquished, and well, as we all know, that title did not go down well. So now ECW granting access to the Cruiserweight division. And here you can see that Noam Dar makes his first matchup in quite a while. We have not seen Noam Dar step into the ring for about 2 months. But now Noam Dar finally returning to the ring, finally, has a, now he finally has a opportunity, because if I remember correctly, Noam Dar did not get far in the Cruiserweight division. He had a huge impact, but Noam Dar did not really get an opportunity. But now, as Noam Dar running the Iron Sword Foundation along with Pac and Zack Sabre Jr., who will also be a part of this tournament. I believe that Pac will be taking on Oni Lorcan, and Zack Sabre Jr. will be taking on Johnny Gargano, and that match is definitely one that I cannot wait for. But now, as you can see, Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander, these guys definitely familiar with each other if you've seen 205 Live, as Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar had a kind of sort of a, well, I can't really remember the full details, but they did have some phenomenal matchups on 205 Live. But now, this is the Cruiserweight Classic. This is where you get your opportunity to become champion. And here we go, Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar starting out in the middle of the ring. This crowd here in full sail, definitely in full swing of both of these competitors here tonight. And as you can see, Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander, both of these guys very technically sound, know how to move around the ring. But there you see, look at this now, Noam Dar able to maneuver himself away. And Cedric Alexander was going for a leapfrog maybe. Oh, Noam Dar tried to throw a drop kick. Cedric Alexander just says nope. Cedric Alexander now lifts up Noam Dar. Look at this, spinning Michinoku driver into the pinfall immediately. But now Noam Dar able to get the kick out. Remember, the Cruiserweight Classic is a single elimination tournament, 32 men. The last 4 men actually will be the last 3 matches, and the last 4 men will be taking place at ECW's Hardcore Heaven, which is the next single pay-per-view from ECW. Both semifinal matches and the final matchup will be taking place at that event. But now, as you can see, oh, Cedric Alexander taking an opportunity. And also another question is, what if the winner is somebody from Raw? What if the winner is somebody from SmackDown? What if they don't even have a contract? Well, that person will be, oh, look at that, Noam Dar with a baseball slide. That man will be, he will be drafted to ECW as the ECW Cruiserweight Champion. And this also means that if you're on, that you can still challenge for any championship that you want to, even if you are qualified for the Cruiserweight division. So even if Rey Mysterio, for example, moves to ECW, he can still challenge for the ECW Championship, the ECW Television Championship, no matter what. And Rey Mysterio, just another one of those men that will be fighting in the Cruiserweight Classic. He will be facing Ricochet. But there you see Cedric Alexander, he's just going to take an opportunity. Oh, try to go for an enziguri, but Noam Dar moves out of the way. And Dar is going to take control, grabs him by the arm. Oh, and nails him right in the elbow. But look at this now, Cedric Alexander, he's in a bad position here. Could be going up for a suplex here, but Cedric Alexander able to maneuver himself out of the way. Cedric Alexander with a half-and-half suplex, sending Noam Dar over. And look at this now, Cedric Alexander telling Dar to get back up to his feet. Oh, and nails him right in the chin with a super kick. And now Cedric Alexander locks it in, has him, could be walking away as the victor. And the matchups don't really change. I mean, if you win a matchup, whoever you're facing next in the bracket, that happens. It goes in order, so you don't have to worry about getting whiplash if you miss an episode or two. But as you can see, Cedric Alexander now, Cedric Alexander was taking the offense here from Noam Dar. But how about that? Shane McMahon, being the executive producer of the Cruiserweight Classic, he will be overseeing all of the tournament. He will be looking over the, oh, wait a minute now, Cedric Alexander, Noam Dar moves out of the way of that elbow drop, and now Noam Dar, he's going to look Cedric Alexander in the eyes, could be looking for that champagne super enziguri, but instead he goes for that drop kick, just sweeping out Cedric Alexander's legs from below him. And look at this now, that champagne super knee bar on Cedric Alexander. He's got it locked in tight. Cedric Alexander, he could be in a bad position here, but oh man. Cedric Alexander now looking Noam Dar right in the eyes. Oh, but he sends him over again. And now Noam Dar with an uppercut, sending oh my god, Cedric Alexander and Noam Dar. Spinning enziguri from Cedric Alexander, nearly knocking Noam Dar out of the ring. Dar now getting back up to his feet. But wait a minute now, Cedric Alexander going to take advantage, grabbing him outside of the ropes, turns him inside out, and drops him with a neck breaker. Draped off of the ropes. Cedric Alexander just still relying on his full tactics. I mean, these guys shared the ring with each other so long But look at this now. Noam Dar is going to take control. Whoa, Cedric Alexander lands on his feet, back handspring, and throws him away with a head scissors. I mean, both of these guys just... I mean, you could say that for every man in this Cruiserweight Classic. They all have, you know, such unique move sets that, you know, it's got to be very... It's got to be very, you know, intense that they have to watch out for every single move. Because, you know, they don't know what kind of tricks they have up their sleeve. But look at this now. Oh, Noam Dar delivers the Scottish sickle to the back of the head. And look at this now. Hooks the leg. Cedric Alexander could be down and out. But he's able to roll his left shoulder up. Cedric Alexander continues on. But now Cedric Alexander looks down at Noam. Looks to the lights. I mean, Noam Dar just seems as if... Oh, Cedric Alexander delivers a knee. Boom! Nails him with a clothesline. Cedric Alexander, he's always been one for those hard clotheslines, but that nearly took out Noam Dar. And Cedric Alexander delivers an elbow drop from the springboard. Cedric Alexander looking down at Noam Dar. Cedric grabs him by the head. Noam Dar, look at this, throws him over. Oh, huge Hurricane Rana, able to counter out of it. And there will only be 2 matches on this episode, ladies and gentlemen. The first round matches will all be 2 episodes each. So don't have to worry about missing a lot. If you miss an episode or 2, you can catch up very quickly. But look at this now. Cedric Alexander looking Noam Dar right in the eyes. Goes to the outside on the springboard now. Cedric Alexander trying to go for a springboard clothesline. Dar able to counter. Moved right out of the way. Didn't even care. And look at this now. Noam Dar drops him down. And into the pinfall. Noam Dar could have Cedric Alexander put away. But Alexander able to get the kick out. And the Cruiserweight Classic is one of those events that comes around once in a lifetime. Well, I guess it can't come around once in a lifetime considering the fact that this is the 2nd annual one, but you get the point. But now, the Cruiserweight division going to be opening up on ECW. That's going to be one bag of onions that you don't want to touch. But look at this now. Cedric Alexander off the springboard delivers a clothesline, taking out Noam Dar, turning him inside out into the pinfall. Dar could be put away here, but Cedric Alexander didn't have enough. And look at that. I think Dar may have busted open Cedric. I don't know how long that's been there, but Dar's definitely did a good amount of damage on Cedric thus far, and vice versa. Oh, but Dar delivers a huge discus elbow. Cedric Alexander just continues to take the brunt of the Iron Sword Foundation's leader. Oh, but now Cedric Alexander tosses Noam Dar away and hits him with a huge shot. And again, a chop from Cedric. And a huge strike onto Noam Dar. And look at this now, Cedric just staring with the blood trickling down his face, but Dar just tosses him to the outside. And wait a minute now, Noam Dar, he's on the apron here. He has no idea what's going on. Noam Dar with a huge clothesline, turning Cedric Alexander inside out. And now Noam Dar grabbing Cedric, tosses him into the barricade. And these matches are not under no disqualification rules. These are straight wrestling matches. But look at this now, Noam Dar on the top rope here. Look at this, drops the elbow, but Cedric Alexander moved out of the way, all the way from the outside. And what the hell? Cedric Alexander goes to the springboard, axe handle. Axe handle to the top of the head of Noam Dar. Cedric Alexander now going to take control. Cedric Alexander with Noam Dar down and out. Cedric Alexander has no idea what he's thinking, but Cedric now goes to the top rope. Dar makes his way back up to his feet, but Dar, you look at this, gets in his face and just chops him down. But wait a minute now, Noam Dar has Cedric Alexander, a huge arm drag, tosses him off of the top rope. And look at this now, Noam Dar looking for something big, maybe that Champagne Super Enziguri. Could have it here, nails it! Now he hooks the leg into the pinfall. Cedric Alexander's done, but Noam Dar didn't have a tight enough strength. He didn't have a tight enough grip. But wait a minute now, Noam Dar grabbing the arm of the referee. What the hell? Oh, and he attacks the referee. This is not the way you want to start out a prestigious tournament like this, but now the referee is down and out. Cedric Alexander trying to fight back, but Dar delivers a chop. And look at this now. Oh, and a low blow from Noam Dar. And the referee now, he has no idea what happened. So now the match will just continue on, but now Noam Dar delivering that low blow rolls him up into the pinfall. Could have it here, but no, Cedric Alexander kicks out. the cheating tactics of Noam Dar. I mean, he's been talking about no role models. That's definitely something a role model wouldn't do. But look at this now. Cedric Alexander counters. Full Nelson facebuster, driving his head right into the mat. Now into the pinfall. Cedric Alexander hooks the leg, but Noam Dar gets the shoulder up. There you hear this crowd. They are definitely one side. I mean, it's not one-sided, but they have no idea who to cheer for. Along with me, I don't know who to cheer for either. Even though I'm supposed to stay mutual, I mean, you know, I definitely have my favorites, but now Cedric, as he kicks right back up to his feet. What is he doing now? Cedric Alexander, lumbar check! Cedric Alexander with the lumbar check. And sorry for the glitches there, ladies and gentlemen, but into the pinfall. Could have it here, but Noam Dar gets the shoulder up out of the lumbar check. How the hell did he kick out of that one? Cedric Alexander, and again with a spinning enziguri. Noam Dar kicking out of the lumbar check and delivering an enziguri to the side of the head of Cedric Alexander, trying to go for a Scottish sickle once again, but Cedric Alexander just fires away with a spinning enziguri. Cedric Alexander still relying on the opportunity. But look at this now. Cedric Alexander tosses Noam Dar away, but look at this. Noam Dar sends him away. Cedric Alexander, whoa, over the legs. Just spun over him and delivers a huge kick. Now Cedric Alexander now going to the top rope, has Noam Dar in position for an elbow drop. But he moved out of the way. Now Noam Dar, Cedric Alexander catches the leg. Cedric pulls him in, delivers a huge exploder suplex. Like I said, Cedric Alexander is an innovative wrestler, but it seems as if the more that he keeps trying, the more that Noam Dar just keeps firing off. It's like a machine gun holding 50 cal ammo. You just, no matter what, you can't stop it. Oh man, Cedric Alexander drops the knee. Stop. Seems as if Cedric Alexander is slowly wearing down the limbs, just the body parts of Noam Dar. Slowly wants him to get out of it. But Noam Dar, he was playing possum. Look at this, rolls up Cedric Alexander into a small package here. But Cedric Alexander able to get the kick out. See, Noam Dar definitely playing dirty here tonight. I mean, first he takes out the referee, then he delivers a low blow. Now he's just utilizing any tactic that he can. If that means he's gonna walk away as the winner of this matchup and continue on in the tournament. But now Cedric Alexander rolls Noam Dar up into a schoolboy position, but no. Look at this now. Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander both get back up to their feet. But Noam Dar just sweeps out the legs from under Cedric Alexander and he goes face first. But now Noam Dar with a right hand. And another shot. But now Noam Dar tried to throw one again, but a kick to the gut. And now Cedric Alexander spinning back fist. Nails Noam Dar right in the face again. But now Cedric Alexander looking at him right in the face. And just nails him. Sends him outside with a clothesline. And now Cedric Alexander, he's got something brewing here. He's got something in the cave. Cedric Alexander with a hop. Not even taking a running start. Just hops over the top rope and takes out Noam Dar. But now Cedric Alexander tosses Noam Dar back into the ring. This matchup continues and the count has been broken. And now Cedric Alexander still looking on, knee to the gut. Boom! Nails him with that discus clothesline again. And look at that, Noam Dar may have gotten the wind knocked out of him there off of that one. The referee got to check on Noam Dar, make sure that he's able to continue. Noam Dar says he is, but Cedric Alexander just hopped to the top rope to try to deliver a moonsault, but now Noam Dar counters with a crucifix bomb. Noam Dar now he's going to take control, try to go for the Scottish sickle again. But Cedric Alexander counters, grabs Noam Dar again for the full Nelson into the face buster. Cedric Alexander with a beautiful counter. And now Cedric Alexander looking at him right in the face. Cedric lifts him up, could be going for the brain buster. But no, Noam Dar, he lands on his feet. Noam Dar goes for a huge back suplex, dropping him on the top of his head. Good Lord, like I said, Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander know each other so well, but I can't help but just be on the side of both of these guys. I mean, honestly, right now I'm on the side of Cedric, but look at this now. Noam Dar with a front face lock STO has Cedric Alexander in a bad position here. I mean, I can't agree with Noam Dar's tactics, but they definitely are effective for him. But look at this now, Cedric Alexander looking at Noam Dar right in the face. But oh, Noam Dar looking at him. Oh, and again, Noam Dar fires away with a right. Oh, but Noam Dar grabs him by the neck. Cedric Alexander nicks him off, trying to go for a clothesline. And wait a minute, now Noam Dar reverse DDT, dropping Cedric Alexander. Noam Dar now, it's just been back and forth. I'm getting whiplash throughout this matchup. Oh, and I think Noam Dar may have just suffered some whiplash off of landing onto the ropes, and now Cedric Alexander just wrenching it against the neck of Noam Dar. Now Cedric Alexander is going to take control of the matchup. Oh, Cedric sent over. Noam Dar going to take control. Oh, he tried to kick him. Cedric catches the leg. Cedric Alexander throws it away, looks him right in the face. Cedric Alexander lines him up into the lumbar check. The second lumbar check of the matchup. Is that going to do it? Noam Dar, he's down and out. Cedric Alexander hooks the leg. Cedric Alexander moves on in the tournament. The first matchup of the Cruiserweight Classic may have been controversial, but in the end, it was the right man for the victory. Cedric Alexander continues on in the tournament. Noam Dar knocked out in the first round. That's got to be a kick in the nuts for the Iron Sword Foundation. And now we know that the next matchups, I will be announcing those very shortly. But there you see Cedric Alexander will be moving on to the second round, the quarterfinals, or I believe the quarterfinals. Yes, but like I said, he will be moving on. There you see Cedric Alexander moves on. But also, ladies and gentlemen, next week in the Cruiserweight Classic, you will be seeing two huge matchups, as Monday Night Raw's Pac will be taking on Monday Night Raw's Oney Lorcan in what is set to be one brutalizing encounter. But then also, Mexico's Angel Garza from ECW will be taking on Raw's Australia's own Buddy Murphy. And that was next week, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the tournament matchups next week. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be moving on to the second and final matchup of this episode, as the time splitter Kushida makes his appearance known against the ECW Tag Team Champion, the Lucha Mafia's Lince, Dorado. Kushida made his debut, his WWE debut, defeating Johnny Curtis on ECW a couple of nights ago. But now Kushida already establishing his name on the ECW roster. Will he be walking away as one person to watch out for in the ECW Cruiserweight Classic? Kushida's already been signed to ECW, so no matter what, even if he doesn't win the tournament, he will still be signed. And he's already been signed, honestly, to ECW. So now Kushida, even if he doesn't win, he still has a contract. But it would be very bittersweet to have Kushida win the ECW Cruiserweight Championship, represent all of Japan and their great cruiserweights such as Tajiri, Kota Ibushi, who is also a part of this tournament. And there you see the Lucha Mafia, the ECW Tag Team Champions. Lince Dorado is going to be the only man stepping into the ring here tonight, but as you can see, Gran Metalik by his side, just like he was against Kota Ibushi on ECW a couple of nights ago. So both of these men already had a warm-up matchup for the Cruiserweight Classic. But who's going to walk away as the victor, that is going to be determined right here and right now. But the ECW Tag Team Champions, they still, have held on to those championships ever since Guilty is charged in very controversial fashion, but still, the Lucha Mafia still holds on, and they still retain their titles no matter what. And there you see, as Kushida now going to take control, sends him off the ropes. Oh, look at this now. Lince Dorado sends him away. And now Lince Dorado tried to go for a super kick, but he moves right out of the way. Look at this. Kushida sends him up. Could be going for a Falcon's Arrow. But Lince Dorado lands on his feet. Lince Dorado nails him with a huge Poison Rana. Drops him on the back of his head. Nails him. And now Kushida just took the full brunt of that attack. Wasn't expecting the onslaught the onslaught from Lince Dorado in the very early goings of this matchup. But Lince Dorado with a huge slap. And Grand Metalik was asked if he would like to take place in this tournament, as he was in the finals. But look at this now. It hooks the leg. Referee going into a very, very slow pinfall. And Grand Metalik was asked if he would like to take part in the Cruiserweight Classic, and he said, well, no. I've already gotten my chance. I don't need to prove myself. I already proved myself when I defeated TJ Perkins. And one hell of a matchup that was in the first finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. Look at this. Code Red from Lince Dorado. Wraps his arms around the leg. Could have this matchup won here. But like I said, Grand Metalik, he was very, very passionate about not being in this tournament again. But Lince Dorado wanted to step up, as Lince did not get far in the tournament, and he wanted to prove himself again. But look at this now. Lince Dorado again with another Code Red. Lince Dorado just still, you know, one hell of an innovative wrestler. But Kushida now moves out of the way, and Lince Dorado, now he just tasted the full brunt of that Tope Tomiko, and he just tasted those big boots courtesy of Kushida. And like I said, the time splitter, oh, look at this now. Kushida knocks him down to size. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. Lince Dorado has a variety of moves that he likes to use. That shooting star press, that springboard stunner, that Hurricane Rana to the outside, which I still never understand. Kushida utilizing Back to the Future. Oh, wait a minute now. Like I said, Lince Dorado immediately out of the gate. That Hurricane Rana again. Goes through the bottom rope, takes out Kushida in glorious fashion. There you see it now. Lince Dorado telling Kushida to get right back up. And look at this, Lince Dorado to the outside, but Kushida sidesteps. Kushida sidesteps out of the way, and Lince Dorado went crashing and burning down. And look at this now, Kushida off the ropes, jumps down, and look at this face breaker from the time splitter. Oh, but look at that, Lince Dorado kicks right back up to his feet, and look at this, has him Code Red on the outside. Referee at a count of 4, and like I said, both of these competitors can be counted out. I mean, whatever that, if both of these competitors get counted out, then that's for Shane McMahon to determine what happens with that. But now Kushida, he's on the outside, count of 7. Oh, but Lince Dorado top rope with a drop kick to the outside. Lince Dorado not giving Kushida a chance to breathe. Like, there's a reason why those two men are the ECW Tag Team Champions. And there you see Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado also representing the colors of Puerto Rico. Oh, but Lince Dorado now just going to take control. Grand Metalik obviously, you know, in full support for Lince Dorado here tonight. Kushida now, oh, wait a minute, has Lince, could be going for a half and half suplex. Lince Dorado goes into a hammerlock, counters, grabs him by the head and delivers a knee. Now Lince Dorado with a chop into the corner. But wait, Lince looks at him again and delivers an elbow. Oh, but wait, Lince Dorado sends Kushida off the ropes. Look at this now, springboard stunner. Springboard stunner from Lince Dorado into the pinfall. Kushida, he could be done here, but Lince Dorado didn't have a tight enough grip, or he didn't have enough stamina to hold him for that much longer. But now Lince Dorado still has to do a little bit more damage before he can try to put away Kushida here. And Lince Dorado just stepping on the back of his head. I think he went for maybe a leg drop. And I think it was effective, but Kushida had no idea what hit him. He panicked or something, I don't know. But now Kushida's going to take control, sends him away. Oh, and a kick to the back. Kushida now, oh, has Lince Dorado. Huge moonsault. Standing moonsault from the time splitter. Hooks the leg. Lince Dorado could be down and out here. But Kushida, like I said, still in the early goings of this matchup. Gotta take one good move. It's not gonna take just one good move to just put away opponents, especially in such a tournament as this. Oh, but Lince, look at this, rolls him into a pinfall here. Could have it here. Lince Dorado could be done. Oh, Lince Dorado nearly walked away with the victory. But now Kushida, now he goes back up to the ropes, and Lince just looks at him right in the face again. Oh, and a huge kick. Oh, but Lince Dorado, he's gonna go back to it. And look at this, rolls to the outside and sends him with a Hurricane Rana. Chop, Jesus. running out of energy here, ladies and gentlemen. There's only been one match and a half, and there's already been a match and a half, and I'm already gone. But now Lince Dorado, now he's going to take control of Kushida. Oh, but Kushida nails him. Kushida just drops him down to his back. And Grand Metalik in his corner, still watching on. Grand Metalik very respectful of watching the Lucha Mafia, his fellow Lucha Mafia brother in his own matchup. I mean, he doesn't really get involved. I mean, if you saw the matchup between Kalisto and Bo Dallas a couple of weeks ago on ECW, Metalik and Lince Dorado were very respectful. They didn't want to get involved until maybe the last goings of the matchup. I think Lince was the one who got involved. But now here you see Kushida goes to the top rope. Lince Dorado just kicks right back up to his feet and delivers an enziguri. But now, as Lince Dorado has Kushida, oh no, this is a bad position here. We all know what Lince Dorado goes for here. Huge Spanish fly off of the top rope. And now he goes into the pinfall, scrambles, he could be walking away, but Kushida pushes Lince off of him, and Kushida continues the match. Lince Dorado, he is still trying to find any bit of offense that he can to put Kushida away. But it seems as if the more that he tries, the more Kushida fires back. Oh, and a huge enziguri. And now what is Kushida thinking here? Oh, we saw this on ECW as Lince Dorado now falls to his knee. Oh no, Kushida has him up. Boom! Nails him with a buzzsaw kick. Huge buzzsaw kick from Kushida into the pinfall. Lince Dorado down and out, but he gets the kick out. Kushida beside himself. He thought he had this match won, but now he still has to continue on. And Kushida, oh no, knocks Lince Dorado down the sides and delivers a roundhouse kick. Kushida, I mean, when it comes down to it, Kushida is, been impressive. I mean, he picked off Johnny Curtis on ECW, Lince Dorado. He may not have been so lucky. Kota Ibushi was able to get the victory on Lince. But now Kushida is going to take control as he delivers a chop. And wait a minute now. Kushida grabs him by the arm and locks in the hoverboard lock. He's got it locked in. He's got that arm cinched at a weird angle. But now Lince Dorado is trying to get maybe his foot on the rope or grab the rope in some capacity. Oh, but look at that. Rolls out of it. Beautifully well scouted. Oh! Lince Dorado just throws Kushida down. But now, as you can see, Lince Dorado just pulls Kushida back up. Oh, and Lince Dorado, huge kick, nails Kushida on the side of the head. And it seems as if the more that these men deliver, they have about 10 more moves in their arsenal. But now Lince Dorado, as he takes control, grabs Kushida, pushes him backside into the turnbuckle, puts him on the top rope. Oh no. We already saw a Spanish fly from there earlier. I don't know what he has in mind here. Oh, but look at this now. Oh, just whips him off with a reverse DDT. Face first goes Kushida. And now, Lince Dorado. Oh, STO. And wait a minute now. What is Lince thinking here? Lince goes to the outside. Tope Tomiko onto Kushida. Oh, wait a minute now. What is Lince thinking here? Pulls Kushida closer into the corner. Uh-oh, look at this. Lince, second rope, shooting star press. But Kushida gets the knees up. Kushida with a counter and delivers a front drop kick. Nails Lince Dorado right in the mask. But now, and look at this now. Kushida, another roundhouse kick. That chest has got to be opening up by now. But Lince kips right back up to his feet. And look at this with the clotheslines. Lince continues. Kushida throws it. Oh, but he gets caught with a super kick. Lince Dorado now. He's going to take control. He came back in this matchup, and now Lince Dorado, delivers a knee directly to the nose of the time splitter. Now Lince, second rope again, senton Tomiko. But Lince did not, he crashed and burned on the outside. Kushida now going to take control, try to throw the kick. But Lince, look at this, off the ropes with a springboard, back handspring into an elbow. Lince Dorado is just firing on all cylinders here, but now Kushida has Lince try to go for a drop kick, but moved out of the way. Oh, but Lince tried to go for a drop kick, maybe a little disoriented off of that fall. Kushida, Tiger suplex has him into the pinfall here. Lince could be put away, but Lince Dorado, the ECW Tag Team Champion, showing a lot of valor, a lot of grit here tonight against Kushida. But look at this now, Lince rolls him over with a sunset flip, and Lince Dorado now just slower than normal, but utilizing the last bit of energy he has to go to the top rope. And Lince Dorado now telling Kushida to get back up to his feet. Lince Dorado in a bad position, crashed and burned on the outside, on the logo. Oh man, I'm beside myself right now. But now Kushida with a kick to the gut, and now Lince Dorado, he's in a bad way here. Kushida back to the future. Back to the future from Kushida. 1, 2, 3. One hell of a victory for Kushida. And Kushida will now be taking on Cedric Alexander. Oh, man, that buzzsaw kick from Kushida never ceases to amaze me. But there you see, Cedric Alexander will be taking on Kushida in the first bit of the second round matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for joining us for the first episode of the Cruiserweight Classic. Many more to come, and the final show will consist of 4 huge matchups. Thank you everyone for joining us.